I have loved musicals since I was a kid. It was always in the back of my mind to maybe one day be involved in the creation of musical numbers.
It's a blast to do something so collaborative like this, where we get to really push the boundaries of what the Bright Session sounds like, of what the music can be, of where we can go with the story. It was just so fun.
Hi, I'm Lauren Shippen, the creator and writer of the Bright Sessions.
And I'm Evan Cunningham. I'm the composer for the Bright Sessions.
And we're here to talk about the musical episode that we wrote for our 50th episode. Increasingly throughout the third season, as we started to step away from the standard format of the Bright Sessions and of the therapy room, I began to think, is this actually possible for us to do? Could I actually find a way to write in a musical into this world in which, you know, people are not randomly bursting into song all the time? And so in season 3, I decided to write in the character of Rose as sort of like a sleeper agent, because I knew that a dream sequence would be maybe a way into writing a musical episode. And actually, that idea was not entirely mine. I had coffee with Ben Acker of the Thrilling Adventure Hour like a couple years ago, and we were talking about live shows. And he sort of suggested, like, well, what if there was an atypical who could walk into dreams, and so that you could build a live show that's kind of, you know, weird and absurdist and kind of out of structure through that. And I thought, that's interesting. And then my second thought was, what if it was a musical?
It starts like any other night, like any other dream. It pulls me in.
I wrote the lyrics for the first song in June of last year, 2017. At some point, I think in June or July, we had a conversation where I sort of thought, okay, if this is gonna be the 50th episode, this would be something cool to do for the 50th episode. I already know that's gonna come out. It's gonna come out March 21st because I have the calendar for the whole season. So what's the schedule that we need to hit in order to make that happen? And we sort of figured out, like, okay, well, if Lauren can get the script and the lyrics done, or at least like the story of the songs done by September, then we can spend September, October writing the songs, and then November, December rehearsing, and then January, February recording. And that's been the schedule. So back over the summer, I guess, I reached out to the cast and was like, which of you can and are comfortable singing?
I'm excited to kind of show off our cast. Like, they're so talented. People know they're talented, but they might not know how talented.
You're a puzzle, a painting, a Shakespeare play. I understand you half the time.
I definitely think that once we got the actors in, it smoothed things out in my head a little bit. Like, it was really helpful doing the table read kind of with the songs and seeing it in context of the episode.
I think the biggest thing is they come to life. Like, and all of a sudden, you know, what is a demo of my voice, which isn't in the Bright Sessions universe, right? When you put it in the voice of the characters, that's what starts to feel like a musical, and it comes to life. And then all of a sudden, it's not the actor singing it, it's the character. We recorded in a way that I think was kind of killer. Not the easiest way, but I think it was really good. What we did was we recorded all the singers just with myself playing the piano and them singing, no click track, no backing tracks, just to get that honest performance out. You know, it's as if we had sat down on a stage and just played it. And then what we did in post was, instead of the piano all the time, we swapped out different instruments, but you have this raw vocal that is just an honest performance with no stops. We get this kind of true to life musical style recording.
I never dreamed, I never hoped, there never was the time. I never dared, I never tried to yearn for something that never could be mine. It never will be mine.
Just on an emotional level, was super fulfilling just to sort of hear these things out loud, because we'd rehearsed with all of the singers, but then hearing them within the context of the episode and hearing them after sort of everybody had read through these scenes was so satisfying and so emotional.
Thanks so much for interacting with our, you know, creation here. As we kind of go out on this fun limb, like, let us know what you think about it. It's so fun for us, and it was a blast to do it.
Yeah, we've had a great time making this episode, and we hope that you have an awesome time listening to it.